Okay, we're seeing how this goes. I'm gonna check something out real quick here. Okay, so cool. So it does come out the right way. Okay, so I got my. Let's see here. Maybe that might be too bright. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I've gotten my new live cam, my new webcam set up. So trying this out, and since the Allies' turn is relatively going to be relatively short, I thought it would be a good chance to get things going and give it a shot. So we need to do refit and replenish for the Allies. Oh, cool! Thanks, Dan. um, yeah, I'm trying this out. Hopefully, the cord doesn't knock a whole bunch of stuff over. So, for the Allies, we are going to be looking to flip over any headquarters first. And like I said, this may be a little work in progress here. So, what we're looking at here is we're on turn 3. So, for the HQs for the Allies, we need a 7 or less. 7 or greater. 7 or greater for that. So what we need to do is we need to do this one first here to see if it gets flipped. So we're going to roll. That got a 10, so that'll get flipped over. Let's see here. Okay, so we're just doing allies. So that's pretty much that's on the 11. That's on the 12 or greater for them. Okay, so I also get a bunch of stuff here. So a couple of things that I'm going to get are, let's see, I get an army headquarters, I get a 649, I get the 8th, and then I get two of the units that I lost back. So that should be nice. So the units, okay, so let's take a look at the here we go. So the 694, so this one will go to the 1701. Ooh, interesting. Valid reinforcement. If reinforcement is blocked by hex by the presence of an enemy unit, then the reinforcement on the nearest unblocked road hex, east or south. Okay, so let's see. So this one needs to go right here. So we need to go to the nearest road. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he is going to actually go right there. Okay. So that's that one. As well as the HQ is going to go there too. The Army HQ is going to go on that one as well. And then we've got the 634, which is the 8th HQ. Oh, that really looks good. Really looks good. Okay, the 8th HQ goes into 6215. So that's going to be all the way over here. 6215 right there. So it's going to go all the way up here. So that's where that's going. Okay, and then so the HQs, if they get let's see here. HQs returning from the turn track arrive in any hex and trace supply that contains a friendly or controlled village or city or a unit that HQ's in command. Okay. So let's take a look and see what type of HQ. So we have, so the two that we're looking at here is the 3rd. So that's the 3rd HQ. So that's 5. Are they all gone? Oh, they're blue. They look like they're all gone. So I can put them really in any friendly controlled city. And this one will just be good for, it actually looks like this is just going to be good for shifts, counter shifts. So I can put it in any friendly city. So we're going to go ahead. Is it village or city? Let's see here. Or do I want to put it down? No, that'd be fine. Let me read that again. Yeah, I'm done teaching for the day, Ruff. Yeah, trying out my new webcam, finally. So, in trace implied that contains a friendly controlled village or city or unit that hex. Okay, yeah, so I can put them up here. I think having them more, I put them up here. So I think having them more up here will be good. And then the 5th, they're all gone too. Yeah, I could possibly rebuild them. But yeah, I can. This 73rd right here is not going to be able to get out of there. Matter of fact, it's going to be out of supply. Let's see here. Is that better? That looks better. Okay, so I've got enough HQs over there for when that happens. But I think I'm gonna. Is there? Nope, not there. I think I'm gonna put him. I think I'm gonna put him over here. Yep. Okay. Okay, so that was reinforcements. I did that. I did the one replenish. Now let's go ahead and take a look and see if I can get my 2 aircraft here. Again, I need 7 or higher to put them in the ready. That one, then one's not ready. Can you see that? Yep. So one of them can go into the ready air. The way I'm seeing this game go is it's all about the Allies. It's all about defense at the beginning, and all about offense for the Germans. So now I've done that. So now it's moving in breakdown units. I can move stuff and break them down over anything on the columns here to the left of the 11s. But I think everything's good because the Germans can't attack until turn 7. So we're only on turn 3. So we're good to go there. I'm not too worried about that. This guy he's gone. He's going to be out of supply, and yeah, just not going to be good. And pretty much sure that the 8th reserve here is going to just take him out. Do I get any replacement? Oh, I do get 1 replacement point. 1 replacement point. Where could I use a replacement point? I can't replace stormtrooper units. I do get 1 replacement point. Let's see here. He's fine. Oh, maybe I'll bring. I think I'll bring back a unit. So I put the 5th over. There. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back a 5th unit. Now it'll come back with only a step on it instead of 2 steps. And I need to look at that real quick. Let's see here. Replacements. Units in the dead pile, first priority for replacements in the dead pile units. There's no units. For units in the dead pile, their replace comes back stacked with the friendly. Okay, so it stops with the friendly HQ. Okay, so he is going to get stepped here. Well, you guys can't see that. So I just put this 5th unit right here. And since I put this on the 11th, it's automatically, boom. not, it's automatically used. Same thing with this one. So, oh, this one doesn't get, okay, that one doesn't get depleted. Okay, so remember, anything 11 and this way will be depleted. Okay, well, this is working out pretty well. Kind of like this. By the way, I will probably be live streaming later on tonight. Kids are stepping out, so I'm probably doing some Liberty or Death. Yeah, some Liberty or Death live stream. So hopefully I'll get to do that. Okay, so let's do some movement. So we're going to go over here. And looking up in here. It's weird because I'm looking at my camera, the screen on my computer, and it's all backwards. So I really got to just make sure it's in the shot and we can go from there. Now, I'm worried about these guys coming up here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy here and bring him down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. This guy we're going to bring him down here. I want to get like a nice little, we'll leave the HQ there. I kind of actually we're going to move the HQ back a spot, and then we're going to go 1, 2. Okay, because I want to kind of get a nice defense here because eventually I'll have more replacements coming in. And so I really want to make sure that that's taken care of. Hey, is the audio pretty good too, guys? Just out of curiosity. I think it is, but just if somebody could let me know. I really don't have that much movement to do right now. I lost a few things over here, but I kind of like this being here. I don't want to move that. Nope. Don't want to move. And so let's pull up here along the line here. Some trenches here. Okay, yeah. So I really don't have much that I want to move. I really don't have much at all right now to move over here. I've got one unit down here that I'm going to pull up. So I'm going to... Yeah, just that's what I'm testing for. So next time I'll get on the hunters. My next live stream that I use the camera will be the hunters. I'm just trying it out on this little mini tripod I have, and my other setup has a arm. But okay, so this guy right here, yeah, we're gonna get him up in this fray up here, so he can go 1, 2. So I could go 3, 4, but I think 3, 4. Yeah, I think we'll get him up there. Yeah, let's put him over here. 3 and then 4. Okay, there we go. But everything else I don't see other than moving. I want to move. I think I want to move these guys. Oops. I think I want to move these guys up a little bit more so we can go 1. Do I really want? Let's just get this crossroad blocked right here. I think this crossroad blockage right here will be good. Let's move him as a backup, and then we'll get this guy over here. This guy, now that I moved him over here, I can roll next turn for depletion on that one. So with that, I mean, I really don't. Again, this is all about defense and trying to be some roadblocks and some not even roadblocks, just some speed bumps for them getting too far down. So yeah, I've got that. So I don't have any. Is there any combat I actually want to do? I don't think there is. No. I mean, I could. Let's see here. I don't think I even have a HQ because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's depleted anyways. Yeah, so I don't even have an HQ to do that. Yeah. That's across. Looking over here. That's across the river. Oh, this might be okay. Yeah, here we go. That'd be 8, so that could be 2 to 1. Then I could get some straight. Okay. Yeah. So I'm particularly looking right in here, going after this guy. Now that's a single step that's left. If I use, so I can use any HQ. So I could use this one for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason is because he's going to get 2 left shifts because of the trench, and I want to use this one as a to cover those 2 left shifts, so we can make it 2 to 1. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So we're going to flip. We're going to deplete this guy here, and then we're going to use this guy, and I don't deplete him. I'm just going to turn him to the side here to know I've used him, just in case all of a sudden I see something that I like better. Okay, so that's gonna. So we've got 4, and then we have 8. So that's 2 to 1. Let's see if I can do some damage to the Germans with this. And remember, this is World War I, not World War II. So yeah, here we go. So do I want to use my air and make that a 4 to 1? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm going to use my 1 air that I have here, and that will change that to a 4 to 1 odds ratio. Yep, 4 to 1. Here we go. Oh, that's a good one. 9 on a 4 to 1 is A1 D3 R1. Okay, so this guy is dead, so we'll send him over to the German dead pile. I do have to take a step loss. I'm not going to take it on the big guy. I'm going to take it on my little breakdown unit here. This guy goes into the flown box. So that worked out really, really well. That helped. And then I can move in. So I'm going to go ahead and move in there. Okay, so that kind of covered up a hole. It kind of covered up a hole that was an issue, or at least part of an issue. Okay, so at that point, so now I got to do supply, because that's all the attacking I'm going to do. There's going to be a lot of attacking later on in this game on the western side of the map with it, because let me kind of scan back so you guys can see the map here. So this side over here, this is all not able to move until turn 7, and this is where a lot of the attacking for the allies is gonna come from. So they're gonna go boom in, and you can see the victory points all throughout. Up in here, there's victory points. So, like Graham, that's a 2-point victory point, and it's all about what you have at the end. So that's going to be that. Now, again, back to out of supply. Well, I already know I've got this guy out of supply. So where's my out of supply counters? Okay, here we go. So he is out of supply. So we'll mark him out of supply. He's fine. These guys are going this way, so he can get through there, no problem. They're good over there. Okay, now this is going to be a little tricky. These guys may be out of supply. I have to get to the south, but I think I can, because I can go this way and then down to the south. Okay, yeah. So yeah, these guys can get through here to this road and then go up and then go down, because it's as long as it doesn't go through, it can be as many hexes as you need. So as long as it doesn't go through any issues with that, there won't be any supply issues. So they're fine. He's fine. These guys can go back up that way. So it's just that one unit that's out of supply. And at that point, that is the end of turn 3. Okay. Yeah, I knew the Allies' turn would be very, very short. We are on to turn 4. The Germans get 2 replacement points, and we're still at the 5-7 for replenish. I think 7. Yep. Okay, so turn 5 is the same. Turn 6, it goes to 6-7, and then on turn 7, it flip flops. So the replenishment is 7-4, and then we get more replacements. And towards the end of the game, it's like the Germans just get worse on going up. So here, let me kind of show that to you guys. So here we go. So let it focus here for a second. That works. Okay, just trying to figure it out. So if you notice the little numbers here, yeah, you can see them pretty good. So turn 4, which, now we're on the turn 4. So the number on the top here, those two numbers, that's what I have to roll equal to or above to replenish that HQ for attack. So each unit I roll for, I have to roll that or above. Same thing with the air units. So if you notice, the Germans have it as a 5 on this turn, on the next turn, and they have a 5 on turn 5, and it goes up to 6, and then 7. And if you notice on 7, this is where I can really do some damage as the Allies and maybe start finally pushing back as things go. So it'll be an interesting scenario at that. With that, I got 21 minutes on this, and I knew this was going to be a short one, which is why I wanted to try my new camera out. So thank you guys for watching, and I will probably be on probably around 6 o'clock or so on a live stream for Liberty or Death, and maybe get an hour and a half in that as well. And then working on it. And then hopefully this weekend either this weekend or the beginning of next week, I'll do my Hunters live stream challenge that Jester and Ruff were a part of. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.